What is up, everyone? Welcome to Brandon's Facebook page. Just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. I'm doing a 7-day video challenge, and I got some notes listed down, so if you don't see me looking at the camera the whole time. This is only the second video I've ever done doing this, so just kind of a little nervous, but stick with me. So I'm doing a 7-day video challenge where I put out a video every single day of the week, where basically it's just holding myself accountable, putting myself out there, and it's going to allow me to just grow a little bit more. So I'll be doing a video every single day this week. If you guys haven't guessed, I'm kind of sick right now, not feeling the best. So yeah, if I do some sniffles here and there, sorry about that. And also, I just want to make sure that people know just like how committed I am to this, because I said I'd start today, and I really wanted to just stick to that. That being said, let's just get started with a little info about me. I've been doing personal training for the past 3 years now. I kind of got into the field because I've always done like a teaching role. Before I was a trainer, I was a swim instructor, and before that I was also a basketball coach. Kind of did those at the same time. I always like enjoyed being in a teaching kind of role. And but in order to get there, I really had to do some personal growing on my own, and yeah. So I want to shift a little bit and talk kind of about like a darker period of my life. When I was a teen, I was in like a really dark place. I had like depression, anxiety. I used to mask my insecurities with like sarcasm, and I really tried to like avoid connecting with people like for reals. And I really felt like lost, and I didn't really know, I didn't really have a sense of like who I was. And I tried to like jump from different styles, like, you know, being a cowboy, being ghetto, whatever, just dressing, you know, up like whatever. And I kind of found myself resonating with more of like a darker side, an emo side actually. So I'd be like dressing up like really dark, thinking really negative, that kind of stuff. I went to like the point of where my sisters were straight up, they were straightening my hair, and I was wearing like girl pants. I would go to like Hot Topic and buy these girl pants and stuff, and yeah, it just wasn't a good spot to be. It wasn't who I was. It's kind of like where I felt comfortable because I was in this kind of like dark place. And I just remember like at one point I was like really so mentally unstable that I started crying in one of my math classes in high school, and no one saw this because I was like really good at hiding it, but my math teacher did. So at the end of the class, he kind of brought me aside, and we just had like a really good heart-to-heart talk, and it made me realize that I had to really just talk about like all my emotions and stuff, like bottling them up. So the next morning, I totally broke down to my mom, like poured out my heart, and like being 15, 16-year-old like kid, that's like so uncool, you know. It's not the cool thing to do, but yeah, I knew I had to do it anyway. After that, we got a therapist for me, and after like a handful of sessions with this therapist, I realized that I really needed to just like open up and start like sharing what I was feeling to people, you know, and just really that really helped me out, just connect with people like on a deeper level, no surface level stuff. So I slowly began a journey to improve myself. That's like where all this self-development stuff started. And I wanted it to be from the ground up, no more like BS, no more like faking it. So I wanted to have like a really sturdy foundation. So I began with positive reframes, because I used to watch a lot of videos on that. Basically just take, anytime you think negative, you just like reframe it to a positive. And that really helped me, which eventually led to me being more physical. And I used to work out about 4 or 5 times a week. That really helped. That was a good release for me, because I'm a very physical person. Now as a trainer, it's really neat because I get to be that like positive reframe for people, and I get to be like the change that basically that I was looking for in people's lives. Like, I absolutely love it. It's so awesome. Um, like, you may or may not have experienced these kind of things, like dark times, negativity. But regardless, I want to really give you all a challenge. And that challenge is for each of you to reach out to someone, whether you know them or not, and just really like say how you feel, you know? I feel like too many people go about their days and they're just like, kind of like, hey, how you doing? You're like, fine, but you're really not fine. And I think it's a good idea for people to just, you know, realize we're all human and we all feel, and just to kind of communicate, you know? So that's my challenge to you guys watching this, and now and in the future, if you guys ever get a hold of this video, if you guys make it this long, if you could bear with my cold. So yeah, it's pretty tough to open up in general, let alone to like a mass amount of people. But I really plan on growing myself and my business to a point where I can really help people like all across the world. Like, I really want to make an impact while I'm here. So with that being said, feel free to leave comments below or shoot me with a private message. If you just need to talk to someone, like, I'm here for you. Just hit me up. Yeah, and this is like my first Facebook video I've ever done, and thank you all for watching, and have a great night.